Let's begin.
May the best man win. I intend to.
Venomous! Through battle!
それでは第9回戦
この8000部
It's Wednesday. Negroes is here on CP time, but you know, that's early.
Yeah.
So they ain't late. Yeah, I ain't made Spider Can, A Kim and JK. But what am I gonna be? I'll be the villain. I mean, I think got the Majin hat on. Fuck it. You know, we here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, Blerd Cartel. And follow everybody that's on here talking anime tonight. We're gonna go around in the clockwise, figure out what everybody got going on. Alia Sensei's here. You got going on, good sir.
What's going on, man? You know, make sure, check out that Welcome to Hollywood episode last night. You know, we did anime fight tier list. Also on every Tuesday now and then tomorrow. What it sound like podcast. Man, just check us out.
Afro Comics 765.
You already know. You're a local neighborhood scumbag. Doing the same shit, different day. You can find me at AfroCommy765. You already know. Doing something flagrant or inflammatory, something of the like.
Philly Anime Boy and Anime Talk is boring now, according to you. So, what's up with
This Philly Anime Boy. I'm just on TikTok talking shit. If you bought that JJK Curse Clans, you're an idiot. Go get your money back. It's nothing good about that game. Even if you're a super dollar fan, get that trash out of here.
Shout out to the JJK Negroes that bought it, unfortunately, but you know, it's a cycle born every day. You already know that. BMT in the building.
Yo, it's your guy BMT, also Blerd Media Television. You can find me on TikTok and also on YouTube. Definitely here for the rating of the fight here. Hey, don't get that JJK, but you better get that Tekken Nate if you're about that life. Let's get it.
Go buy that. If those are choices that you're making, get your money back just like Tekken, like a regular person.
Hey, Power World's dead, so I mean, you might as well just pick that up.
It's dead until that fresh juice mod comes back in.
Have any moonbeams in the building?
Hey everybody, I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. Also 1/3 of Waifu Views, the female Blerd-led podcast. We typically air Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. We recorded our last episode, so that's probably going to drop tomorrow. And we cosplayed for Black History Month. We'll be cosplaying for Black History Month, hitting on Black topics all month, as well as giving you a Valentine's Day episode with cosplays as well. So be sure to check out my stuff as well as all the ladies of Waifu Views.
Did somebody play Harriet Tubman?
Oh no, we're doing characters. We're not cosplaying real people.
Already watching.
Real historical figures.
I thought Harriet Tubman might have been in there somewhere.
Watson_the Gray Hair. Follow me on all platforms. I myself am doing just pics of anime characters, not Harriet Tubman though. Other than that, glad to be here, ready for the battle-tested character.
Thank you for giving away the topic. I appreciate it.
Harriet Tubman anime.
Harriet Tubman anime is nasty.
Hey, bruh. The Underground Railroad, the anime? Come on.
That would be lit. That's all. That would be lit.
You can just stop it now.
No, Underground Railroad, the anime is a fire idea.
Yo, man, but if you watching this, give it Harriet Tubman the anime. That's all we need.
My God. You want to see her punch
You're
baby?
on mute.
So,
You're on mute.
Yep.
I've been talking the whole time. That's crazy.
Damn. You've been muted for the whole time, too.
Run it back. Run back your intro.
Hey, guys. Isekai Keem here. You can find me on YouTube at all socials at Isekai Keem for all of your anime breakdowns, your anime needs. And I was doing a Black History Month thing, but once I did that, YouTube kind of shadow banned me. So I had to reel that back.
Yeah.
I'm pro-Black every day, not just in February.
Except on YouTube, but shout out, man.
Except on YouTube. Shout out to
Here
the white
tonight,
man.
we are going to talk about battle tested characters. You give me a grade, A through F. You think we're going to have strength of schedule, opponents they fall, just degree of difficulty, just like personal growth, stuff like that. So we're talking about battle tested characters. Might as well just start out with Thorfinn. What grade are we giving Thorfinn as a battle?
And we're doing A through F, right?
I give him a B, to be honest.
A through F.
Okay.
Who started?
I can start
Okay, I got a question before we get into this. Can you explain what you want us to look for as battle tested? Is this experience? Is this power?
I don't think she was listening for your spiel.
So it's like experience in fighting, just like what they went through in their own anime, just like strength of opponents, just like
just the anime,
perseverance, personal growth, stuff like that. So if you want to use manga too, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well then, Thorfinn. All right.
Even in an out scale of him fighting, just like if you battle tested and not fighting. So we got that, and just like being a pacifist. So I don't know how you would scale that versus a person that's actually a warrior going into battle. So however you want to do it.
Are we going one by one or just throwing it out there?
You can throw it out there one by one. I just need a letter grade.
I'm giving it an A.
It's a B for me.
B, A. Philly anime bull. What you got?
I'm gonna give him an A. He a Viking in a young age. I mean, he's been training.
He's also a smaller dude in a sea of giants.
Had two matches with Thorkill.
He did.
And lived.
Well, two in the anime.
Austin, how you feeling?
I honestly, besides me being biased, I'm giving him an A. Just for coming back around the second time with. He's a pacifist, as we know, but he still had some of the chops to keep up with warriors who were doing their thing as far as fighting in general. So and on top of that, we saw him take on his own uncle, who was like the biggest animal out there. Even though he lost his shoulder and whatnot, but he kept up with him and
took some fingers too.
Took some fingers with him. So I think him being that young and then being able to kind of keep some of those chops about him when he got older. Sits at an A for me.
Okay, I will do comparisons. So I got one compare. Who is more battle tested, Jin or Mugen?
Mugen. That blind lady was whipping his ass, and the boy in the wheelchair. Like he was going through both of battles.
I want to say
Jin fought the God Hand. What are we talking about?
I was gonna say.
But
go ahead.
Jin fought the God Hand and had to beat his master also. So I mean,
I feel like it's Jin too.
His master might have been a bum, but all the people Mugen fought, they were unique. Like all the people he fought was like, Jin fought all generic samurai. Them niggas he fought with the chain of sight, the guns, like the people he fought had variety.
You need to turn your mic up, Kami, because we cannot hear you.
Question. Was the God Hand the man that was standing like in a pose? And the next thing you know, the story was in
the one that got Mugen the fuck out of here. Like, go somewhere.
That shockwave blast, that crazy nintetsu.
Like he thought he had him in the move, and all of a sudden he's got the sword in front of him, just about to stab him. Okay, yeah.
That just shows you that. That just shows you, like, you know what I'm saying, natural instinct only takes you but so far with techniques, because that's what that master was saying. Like, hey, bro, you got some good instinct, but you ain't got no training, bro. I'm gonna just keep throwing you around. That's why there was an amazing rivalry.
The long end of it is you ain't shit.
Hey man, he was throwing him around, bro. I was like, damn, Mugen, come on, bro, get up, bro, get up.
My bad, Keem.
So we kind of need to like iron out what we're like more details for battle tester. We're talking about like the amount of battles, like how quickly they overcame their battles.
Right, so
later on, I'm anticipating the Goku Vegetas. I'm thinking about all the other battle tester.
So what I'm saying, so with Thorfinn, you're gonna add him being a pacifist to being battle tested, to be just like, all right, I'm gonna remain calm and collective in this situation. Do not kill somebody, or you're taking this war his war arcs, what he was with Askeladd and them, strength of schedule, just like personal growth through fighting, and he fought Thorkill twice, and nobody can get one battle off him. So I can see why you can be on this. If you're talking about Jin and Mugen, you can talk about Jin being disciplined, an actual fighter. You could talk about Mugen being an unorthodox fighter, and still being on Jin's level, equal. But you also talk about Mugen fought the blind John that was killing them at that point. Fought the dude in the wheelchair. That's why I said strength of schedule. So just like who they fought or difficulty of schedule. But Jin fought the God Hand and beat him. So it's just like that's where it would differ to where you would take it to a person that beat somebody versus the variety of people they fought.
And experience plays into it as well. Like
experience plays
how many times
part.
you fight, you know. Even with Thorfinn, if you think about the pacifist level, when he was trying to meet the king or the prince or whatever
when he had to fight Snake
or whatever, like, or not even Snake, the guy after that, like, though he wasn't necessarily fighting back, his battle experience was keeping him from getting straight up beat. Where Snake was even talking about, he was maneuvering in a way to where he wasn't taking major damage from the hits that he was taking. So
who would you have, Jin or Mugen, being the most battle tested?
It's Jin for me.
I feel like it's Jin.
Jin.
I still see Jin.
Yeah, that's Jin.
Watson?
I want to say, man, part of me wants to say Mugen.
I'm going with Jin. Like BMT said, like the instincts and the natural talents that Mugen had were pretty much unmatched until he ran into Jin. And then when Jin, like we've been saying, fought God Hand and his master, like it was a whole nother level.
But if it was a whole nother level, how come he couldn't just kill Mugen?
Jin?
Yeah. He couldn't.
The only thing I would say to that is he probably grew a little soft spot for him because they always rivalry.
He was a soft spot in the first episode. He just couldn't hit that nigga. That's all it was.
He wasn't. Like I said,
I gotta be fair and do the Monbray thing. Like everybody that Mugen met with actual skill, like the blind girl, the master, Mugen kind of got his ass washed like very easily. Like if they actually were masters, that dancing and breakdancing shit, they're like, what the hell are you doing, nigga? Like, you better get your ass in the stance. Like, the one time he actually did.
But that's the exact thing that saved him. That's what made him, to me, a better fighter, because the shit he do, you won't see coming. Look at this fight. Look at the fight when he fought the wheelchair and the sight ball. Some of that Jill would have lost that sight ball. He was the traditional samurai shit and got his head cut off.
But see, the actual mask, no, but hear me what I'm saying, Philly, like the actual ones, like the blind girl, she really was like, yo, bro, like seriously, like I could have ended this so many times. Like she was just tossing them around. And like the mask, like I'm saying, like the ones who actually were like not playing around, like they were actually trying to run that bait with Jin, they were throwing them out. And also, to be fair, the dude on the bridge that was doing some kind of ancient move, oh yeah, he could have done it. He was having fun with him too. So there was like plenty of people that could have they were playing around with him. That's why I said his instinct only took him so far. That's why I said it's natural talent versus actual training. Like Jin had training, Mugen just had I'm from the back alley war.
I'll ask this before I ask another comparison. So what we ran Luffy battle tested.
Battle tested. Battle tested. That nigga get
battle tested.
Oh, that's straight. I'm not really in front of that. That's an A.
He's a brawler.
So I'm giving that nigga a B. I'm gonna give him a B, bro.
Kaido won't give him an A. So
I would say Kaido.
The nigga died a couple times and came back. I don't know how more battle tested you can get. Like,
think about Dofi. Think about Marineford. Think about all this stuff that led up.
Minus the glazing. We know.
He's not glazing. He got his ass whooped 3 times by 1 minute.
All you need to think about is Kaido, bro. Kaido is the most.
So I will ask this then. So we got Luffy up there. So who's more battle tested, Luffy or Zoro?
It's gonna be Zoro.
No, I don't know. I don't
Zoro.
know.
It's gonna be Zoro.
Now we're pausing.
Nah, I'm being honest. I'm being straightforward. I'm going for juggler.
I just want to say, did Zoro take Luffy's pain or did Luffy take Zoro?
Okay, listen.
All right.
That's all I'm
That's a
saying.
good point.
All right.
Damn.
I'm just
Wait,
being.
listen.
said-
Zoro
he
didn't
said
go
what he
through
said.
Marineford. Zoro
Here's
didn't
the
go
thing
through
about it.
We
Like,
gotta know Zoro the most battle tested on that team. Like, let's stop that. Let's stop that talk. Like, come on. What's up,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, to be fair, Zoro had to tell his own damn captain with Kaido, like, bro, quit playing around, bro. Like, y'all playing chicken and shit, and we fighting Yonkos. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Like, don't you know they're not here to play with us?
That don't mean you more battle tested.
Listen.
That just means you
That's
more aware
literally
of the
what he's
situation.
More
I
battle
feel like
Luffy or Zoro.
Luffy just got more screen time.
Nah, bro.
All Zoro's feats. Like we don't know what
I
happened
still
on the
feel
training
like
arc.
it's Zoro. And Zoro is older, and he's been in this game a lot longer,
Zoro
in my
did go
opinion,
through
than once
Like,
Luffy got to a point where he could actually even go off to sea. He wasn't really battle tested before he left and got his team. Zoro was tied to a damn pole because his ass was battle tested.
He was
already.
crucified. She's got a point. Zoro was crucified.
It's more of the thing about it is that
All right, I'm gonna
like
give it to Zoro
Luffy,
off
to
the
be fair,
power
and
of
I'm being
the
honest,
conversation.
Luffy, he got training, he got instinctual training from Garp, but like I said, you didn't start seeing him really get training until like around Rayleigh and doggone when he got to Wano.
But y'all
Other than that,
Wait,
that was
so are you,
That
so are
boy
you
grew up
saying
with
it's
Garp.
Luffy or
That's
are you
But
saying
listen,
it's Zoro?
in the
no, I'm
timeline,
giving you that Zoro was always everything Zoro's been doing. Zoro's always been calling out technique moves and calling back to like stuff that he learned from the dojo. Luffy's like, if I punch this nigga hard enough, one of us is gonna black out. That's the Luffy mindset. Like one of us is gonna black out sometime.
As a speed
Like
bag.
that's just rolling.
so as far as battle tester goes, we can.
We're gonna go one at a time. Afro comic. Who's more battle tested, Luffy or Zoro?
He was literally talking and you just cut him off.
He just recited my man.
No, it's
He
Michael.
was
I didn't
like,
hear him.
so according to battle tested, and then he was like, and we're gonna go one at a time, Tommy.
I didn't hear him. If he had something to say, my bad.
I'll be right back.
Oh, and then now we gotta go.
I'm
Well,
gonna give it to Zoro off the crucifixion, bro.
Philly and
I'm going with Zoro. Just like Hollywood Sensei said, he took Luffy pain.
He did.
It's like he did some. I don't know. It's just Zoro. He battle tested. Look at all his battles. That's all I gotta say. I ain't going into detail.
Ebony.
I'm in here right now.
I feel like it's Zoro. You know, like I said, he was up on the pole. He took the pain. And I just feel like he has been doing that even past just what he learned in the dojo. Like he's literally lived that life. The man didn't become a pirate hunter and was taking other pirates down before he even became a pirate without being battle tested.
True. I didn't think about that really.
I'm gonna say Zoro.
He was raised by a samurai Wano.
Yeah, that and like what everybody was saying. I think he's just more aware, and when it was time to win, he knew what to do. There was no question.
Zoro's the ultimate team player.
So Monterey, the question is, who's more battle tested, Luffy or Zoro?
Yeah, that's Zoro. Yeah, that's Zoro. That's Zoro. We keep going.
My bad, King. If you had a thought,
I don't want to repeat anything that was already said, so I'll just go to like a quick point. As far as battle tested, Zoro's been out there way before Luffy started his own adventure, and it's the whole Pyro Hunter. He kind of had his own thing. We don't get to see all of Zoro's feats because obviously he's a deuteragonist, aka he doesn't have much screen time as Luffy, so we can see what Luffy went through and everything like that, but we're not sure the additional trials that he had to endure. We could speak on the nothing happened moment, which is crazy. Him humbling himself and doing a crazy training to actually get scarred and to lose an eye over with Mihawk, plus numerous other feats. So quite frankly, I'm a Luffy fan, but I gotta give it to Zoro. So
all right. So we got Itadori battle tested.
Of course.
As in the manga, as of now, yes, he's battle tested.
How battle tested can you fit? Like Sukuna even said, spoiler, yo, I keep breaking this nigga's soul. He's coming
Like
back.
he keeps on getting back up.
I mean, you
Are we
just
talking about are we talking about the manga or are we talking about just anime?
We're
We know
Whatever you want to talk about. We don't
If
care
you
about
want to
spoilers
tap
here.
into the manga, you can.
He
This
definitely
isn't one that changed.
Even in
I
the
mean,
manga,
your
it's
body
not a
to
trend.
destroy Shinjuku mentally for him to come back from something like that. Like you definitely gotta be like I don't know. You gotta be incredible to come back from something like that.
What are we comparing him to?
Battle tested.
Yeah, what are we comparing them to? Who are we comparing them to?
This is not a comparison.
Well,
So
well,
this
It's not a comparison. I'm just saying it's a mental state.
This is a great,
want to compare to somebody,
battle
so
testedness.
who's more battle tested, Itadori or Tanjiro?
Oh, that's Tanjiro. Tanjiro easy.
Man, I'm giving it to Tanjiro, bro. I'm sorry. It's Derby. I mean,
Tanjiro easy.
goddamn, Yuji be crying during the battles and shit and having mental breakdowns and shit. I'm like, God, get your ass up, nigga. Like, Toto had to literally touch his shit up, bro.
And trying to negotiate with demons too. He be crying and feeling negotiating and feeling pain.
Stop, bro. I'm
demons.
sorry.
I'm not saying he over Tanjiro. I'm just saying Tanjiro be bitching too. Let's keep it real.
Manga for manga.
That's Tanjiro easy.
Ali Sensei, who you got?
Yeah, I'm going to Tanjiro.
Tanjiro or Yuji. Both of them niggas boring as hell. But Tanjiro, I guess.
He just said, "Fuck it, I'm going with the majority."
No, don't do that, bro.
No, I'm just saying, he like, I guess. Like,
if you're going solely off of where the anime is and both of them, I'll give it to Itadori. If it go up to the manga or whatnot, I give it to Tanjiro.
If we're talking about mental fortitude, think about having the ultimate evil in your head at all points in time, and just sort of having to vibe with it until he doesn't. You know what I mean? To avoid until he doesn't.
Kula did not fuck with him for half the anime.
Half of the damn anime.
No, you gotta think when he really does fuck with him.
You mean 90% of that, John? Because he just started fucking with him. He just started congratulating my man. Like, oh yeah, you can finally fight. You got to roll in this battle. Like,
no, but I mean, as far as like the Shibuya incident, like the mental toll that it took on him. He's been through some things.
But do we include that as battle? But do we include that as battle testing?
So here's the thing.
There's battle testing.
But that's what I'm asking. Do we consider that? Because
this is why I wanted some more
mental
clarity
fortitude
earlier.
in a battle. Yes, that's a major part. It'd be a battle testing.
Yeah, when he in battle, not when he's sitting up, laid up.
But it's battle tested.
It's still his body.
So we're gonna have. I'm going off. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just feel like Tanjiro has not stopped fucking fighting since that man found his whole family gone and his sister turned into a demon. He has not stopped freaking fighting. He has not stopped fighting for his life. The nigga has been knocked out multiple times. If this was any other anime, I'm convinced that nigga has died a couple of times.
Though. Like
the way that he be out of there, and then he just keeps coming back. His opponents keep getting stronger. It's not like we ever have these moments where he just has like a weak opponent in the middle. Every opponent that he has gets stronger than the last.
And I agree with Moonbeam on that. Like,
off the fact he was strong enough to have a happy ending, and that's how you know how.
I'm going to give it off of. I'm going to go with Tanjiro. Like, I rock for Yuji, but Tanjiro literally, like, since out the gate. I mean, you find out he started fighting with his own sister. Mind you, saying like, "Yo, I can't take her out." Then after that, started getting the training, had to cut the rock, the exam. That was another battle. I mean, this kid has been getting shitted on since the beginning. Like he ain't going.
Anything Tanjiro went through, I think Shibuya just shits on. That's just me.
That's just the Shibuya art.
I agree with that.
Like,
but that's just the Shibuya art.
He way mentally tougher than Tanjiro, because you can't tell me somebody gonna make you destroy a whole city. Oh yeah, I'm ready to fight. No, the average nigga gonna be in a psych ward for like 50 years.
And that does play a part. That does play a part, but does that top someone that has literally been fighting his ass off since we started this damn anime? That's what I'm saying.
You been fighting his ass off the whole manga.
No,
Well,
I believe the mental fortitude plays a part, but I just
Like
don't know
you bring
if
up the
it's
Shibuya
over
art,
like
but
that.
literally,
I'm not saying
so hold on, bro. At Philly, so at the Pleasure District, what did they just do at the Pleasure District? Was literally the first thing that girl literally cut off people's whole bodies and limbs, and you hear babies, everybody screaming. That boy had to fight through that.
I'm sorry, we gotta stop glazing Tandro because nothing.
Look, that's a little village compared to a city. I'm not going to.
A city? Did they have cities back then like that? I mean, they did, but he wasn't at no city.
My bad. It is an hour show. Ray.
Oh no. The only thing I'm gonna say when it comes to this debate of mental fortitude, Itadori chose to take Sukuna into his body. Tanjiro did not choose for his family to be murdered. He didn't choose for his sister to be turned into a demon. He didn't choose none of that. So when you choose something, that means you mentally when you choose something like that, you mentally weigh in the option like, okay, I'm gonna have the demon in me, all this kind of stuff. He chose that. So I'm not gonna just give him extra mental fortitude or something. He had time to sit there and contemplate.
Did he choose it or did he swallow the finger by
Spoiler
accident?
alert, Tanjiro literally turns into a fucking demon. Like, can we just
he does
for a second? The things that he hates but also sympathizes the most, he turns into. And still has to do his job, which is to try and get his sister
real quick,
back.
Holly Sensei, how you feeling about this?
We still talking about
yeah, we're still talking about Tanjiro.
I'm about to say, you got
the two boring boys, Tanjiro and Yuji.
Yeah, the boring boys.
Wild.
Yeah. I mean, the answer still remains. I mean, Tanjiro.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna get an example of that like that. Watson, did you have it on?
What's up?
Me?
Okay.
Watson and Philly, anybody?
Okay.
I'm still Tanjiro. You just ain't gonna downplay my boy Yuji.
I'm not gonna downplay him. I respect him. If he was up against anybody else, I may have chosen him, but I just don't.
Watson King.
I'm going with Tanjiro.
Tanjiro Negro. Okay.
I'm a
King.
You said King?
He's having a hard time.
He's hurting right now.
I'm just gonna say
weighing all
Tanjiro
the
because everybody else
options.
said.
He's thinking about everything that goes into
All right. So battle tested. This is exactly why I wanted a more specific definition when we
He
first
was looking for clarity, Cam, and you didn't
if
give
we're
it.
going off of the amount of battles, like the sheer amount of battles,
clarity.
Tanjiro has not
just
had a
an
moment where he
amount of
had the
battles.
opportunity to breathe. Like it is what it is.
At all.
The trauma of these incidents and what it means, that's definitely weighing heavier on Yuji. Like it attacked in his school. The first friend he made gets, his mentor killed in front of him. City, he's a part of it, and he has to survive and try to do beyond that, which makes him as a character, at least mentally stronger than Tanjiro, who sympathizes with niggas that just wiped out entire villages, clans, towns, whatever you want to call it and stuff. And but it's a close call. Like if I'm going towards like emotional depth and whatnot, I'm definitely leaning towards Yuji because that nigga's seen some shit. But if we start going overall, just straight fights, straight amount of experience and stuff, I give it to Tanjiro.
I like his breakdown.
That's why I call fighter tier list. Fighter tiers, man. That's why I like it. You're looking at a child.
A manslayer. Okay.
Are we grading his, or do you have a comparison for us?
Yeah, it's a A through F thing or it's a comparison? What are we doing with this?
We'll wait for the
comparison. Who's he against? Who's he against, Cam?
Yeah, because we already know.
No, we're going to grade him first.
We'll wait for the comparison. But Kenshin for right now, Kenshin.
We already know he's battle
tested. That's for both sides, bro. We don't have to get
lives. He started using the reverse blade. Come on,
he got his whole backstory.
Right, well, nigga, what the fuck?
That's another nigga.
That's another A. He's been fighting his whole life.
That headband go crazy.
I had to see my dad get his head cut
I
off.
cannot wait to hear who y'all think is more battle tested.
Kenshin died to AIDS.
Kenshin and Afro. What the fuck?
Kenshin died to AIDS.
Who is more battle tested?
The nigga is still alive.
I don't know, man. You see your dad getting his head cut off.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
who we compare Kenshin to?
I answered that.
My phone fell and kicked me out of
I just want to say before I start, for the record, For the record, I just want to say my boy Guts more battle tested than both of them. But
how you got that thing on the list somewhere?
But because it's Black History Month.
Let's go.
I
knew that was there.
It's still February, so I gotta choose Afro.
I respect it.
Let's go.
All right, Monterey.
I chose Afro. I just thought about it a little bit, but if I'm really thinking battle tested, yeah, they both done went through plenty of battles, so trying to count them don't matter. But when it comes to the type of crap that they've gone through, Afro has been in some wild stuff of fighting in the sky against a teddy bear man, fighting something supernatural, fighting every kind of fight, not just people with stories, but it's like the stuff he's fought with.
His Pappy clone.
And so, when it comes to more battle, variety of fights that Afro has fought, me gives him more of a nod.
So we got two Afros. Watson.
So I discussed this with Ebony, and I got brought down off my high horse, and I got to give it to Afro.
Oh, so peer pressure. Okay.
I just explained the difference.
Let me explain why. Basically, the rules are with the one number one headband versus number two. Anybody can fight the number two, but nobody can fight the number one, right? Except for number two.
Number one.
Right.
You got to fight the way up.
Now, Kenshin doesn't fight everybody, but he fights, said people who's told to fight. So, I mean, he does have a lot of experience, but on top of that, I don't think Kenshin's been doing it as long as Afro. I think, wasn't Kenshin like a teenager, preteen when he started?
No. Kenshin was in his 20s. Maybe
20s. Oh, well, even, I mean, Afro was
he's
about
not as
10.
long, but not as often. Because literally everybody in the world, not just
listen,
Samurai, can fight Afro. Anybody can challenge Afro.
And so, hold on, Philly Anime Boy. I know you was in Galaxy. I know you watching Samurai X when Kenshin was in his bag.
X was a banger, yo.
It's a banger, don't get me wrong. But like they said, hitting on that number two headband is like the equivalent of putting that brand on your neck in Berserk. Everybody and their mom is going to come after you just because you got that joint. So I can fight the number one bull. The minute I walk out that door, if they had shit in Philly, everybody going to start shooting at me. Get that guy. Compared to Kenshin, they might see you. Kenshin John, he's basically a soldier. So they're going to send you to go after certain people, assassinate them, come back home, you chilling. But yeah, I'm going with Afro. It's not even close.
All right, Afro comment.
I mean, come on. It is literally Afro Samurai. If you can't tell, I literally have an Afro and I'm wearing a headband for like 80% of my... I mean, come on. Let's just be honest. This wasn't
it was a given.
It was a given for the Glaze.
I mean, the man impacted my style decades later. What can I say?
I was thinking about it. At the end of the day, the true deciding factor was the fact that it is February, and February is strictly for the niggas.
Please get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
But no, seriously, Afro Samurai has been through a bunch, like a whole lot. Was answer, he earned his shit, but
even
honestly, he lived and fighting all of it. Look at him sleep, wake up, they come for that headband. So no, I give it to Afro now.
Man, this is nasty work, but we're in February.
To a bloodborne illness.
Oh, I think one person killed so many people it caused peace, but
he took Kaoru out with him. Kaoru out with him.
Hold on.
They both died to this disease.
So because you killed the most Negroes, that makes you battle tested?
No, it don't. It actually don't.
Yeah.
Like,
we're in that episode.
Just go outside.
So I think that's the
I was gonna, if I was gonna get in mind, like, it's actually Afro, because you got to think his daddy originally had the number one. So you got to think his dad had been defending him and his son since he was a little jit. You know what I'm saying? So he's been watching, like, damn, Dad, we got to watch our back because you got that headband. And then after he lost, he's like, yo, bro, I'm going to give you this number two, but I want you to know, like, they're going to always be coming after you, bro. Like, they're always going to come after you. So it was kind of like he just got screwed since he was a kid.
This is
Like,
the part of the show where I truly disagree. It's Kenshin by a mile. Like,
I know, but his daddy had the number one.
I don't go fuck about a headband. Like, you're in a war.
Nah, but that
you're coming to niggas. Pause.
But you know that headband attracts everybody to you. It does.
Yeah,
it
they
just,
have to find you with the headband. You're going into wars in the Shinsengumi era. It's just like you gotta kill niggas on point, and you got niggas that's just like Saito. Then you gotta fight on a regular basis. Like, come on.
like we were watching Afro getting dragged, fighting samurai demons. Like this dude was fighting things on like Adult Swim Toonami and shit. Like this dude, like what the
Even
fuck?
on the mental fortitude part, he had to fight his dad again, or the clone, whatever that was at the
Right.
end.
And then your man Saito is like, listen, I'm not gonna let you leave this motherfucking hut unless you go by Tosai. And it's like, really want me? Come on, you want me to do that? I put that shit aside. He put his killer instinct aside because it was a time of peace. That's how many niggas he killed, but it's not about that.
No, it's not.
Afro's the black separate, bro. Let's not take that away from him. He's the black separate.
What we doing?
Here we go.
Oh shit!
If I can see Asta's the winner.
Does the manga count?
Yes.
At this point, my man is getting tested.
Go ahead and put Asta.
Versus who he versus? Who he versus?
Go ahead and put Asta there. I told you.
Oh shit! You know what to call that nigga?
It's Asta.
It is.
Oh shit!
Battle tested is Asta.
Oh shit!
The Deku disrespect continues, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Medieval Naruto, bro.
Medieval Naruto, let's go.
I'm gonna just say this. This one is really hard because freaking Deku has to deal with Shigaraki. And that last fight alone, I feel like is probably better than every Black Clover fight. And that's me saying a lot because I'm a Black Clover Negro. But that shit was insane. You didn't think that last Shigaraki fight was insane?
This is a sick Negro.
The Rocky fight was crazy.
Crazier than every single Black Clover.
Better than every Black Clover fight is crazy.
Okay,
Listen, you don't see that's kind of wild. That's a wild thing.
But y'all know what I mean. Not everything.
You don't see that. That's kind of a wild take.
I'm glad y'all brought this up because I know you niggas that was on that tier list last night and talking that shit when y'all looked Black Clover 2 different times. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I watched that the day at work. Yes, I did.
Time to go back to the shower room, nigga.
Man, shit done got serious.
I judged your Negro so hard.
They from the shower room, bro.
She got us. She got us.
Hey, bro. Shout out to Asta, bro. Everybody hates him, bro. Everybody hates him.
Negroes. Here we go.
Think about crazy
This is tough. This is tough.
I need you got some logic to put in here, or you gonna be
It's time to go around the table, man.
Time to go around the table. Let's go ahead and vote.
Around the table. Yeah, it's gonna be like 7-2. Like it's not gonna be
shout out the nice Excalibur niggas that want to do this type of shit.
Knights of the Round, yo.
Now, we're not talking about
the Knights of the Round. Help me out,
right?
Listen, I'm taking medieval Naruto. I'm sorry.
Like, we're not talking about the things that Deku had to endure because he couldn't handle the power. We're clearly just talking about
we're talking about throwing
in
down
the fights and when he has to deal with.
I'd say
right?
both because they both were
calling him muscular fighting the first time and got
think about the overhaul fight. The overhaul fight. He had to have a little girl on his back giving him constant regen.
I gotta because I'm up to date with the manga and everything for Black Clover. I gotta go with Asta, yo. Like
I still think it's awesome.
I don't want to spoil nothing, but like with the Zetten and everything, like he literally.
Hey! Watch your mouth. Watch it.
Listen, Asta.
I ain't caught up.
I mean, that's true.
I didn't read the Jump Giga joint yet, though. I didn't read that one jump from Jump Giga yet. But anything before that, I'm up to date. But just know that Asta has literally been testing himself from day one. Deku started testing himself after he got powers. So if we're going off with that alone, he been trying to throw hands with people that had grimoires and whatnot when he had nothing.
Deku literally was just in class with niggas. He wasn't really doing shit until then. Whereas
what?
He was getting bullied.
What the fuck is going on?
He was getting bullied before they.
That's not getting bullied and doing nothing
No,
about.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm not
That's
saying
you getting your ass
bullying is battle tested. That's not what
We're talking an age equivalent. They both got their respective abilities and
after going to the same time period.
Yeah.
But shit was a lot more serious for one than the other, I feel like.
You lost your arms, you did a couple push-ups.
So I said I just love Asta more. So that's
all right. Is anybody else not picking Asta?
Everybody has that same.
Okay, we can move on.
Also, before I do that, Isekai King to go over your point that yes, Deku did break his arms a lot of times. There was a point in the anime where Asta literally had his arms cursed. For a good period of time, and could not do anything with him. It still worked out.
100%.
I'm not a black.
I was going to bring that up, but yeah, I recall that too. And
there's nothing like the supernatural stuff he's dealt with is not even seen.
So I want. All
right, so.
Battle tested. This nigga was feared in high school, junior high school, in the demon land. Like he's the cops right outside.
He fights for fun.
Saying, is he more?
Fans are ready to eat for everyone.
Speaking of bullying, niggas.
Who you putting them?
You pulling up?
Out here
You
giving
pull a
S-class
Sasuke or some
demons nuggies to this day.
That's ugly.
The answer is Ichigo.
The answer is Ichigo. Ichigo is more battle tested. Think about it.
Ichigo, come on, bro.
I love Yusuke.
He's way more battle tested.
But
Ichigo.
come on.
By a mile. Country mile.
That man
What's the grade for Yusuke?
Oh, they both get A's if you ask me, but
yeah, they're both A's. I don't know if we can go. We haven't said an S so far.
Well, my man Ichigo ain't get put to sleep for 9 days, bro.
That's the problem.
I did want to ask this: is Ichigo the worst battle tested character of the big three?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me think.
I disagree.
Is Ichigo the worst battle tested character of the big three?
No, it's Luffy.
Like the least battle
tested. It's not Luffy.
No.
Fuck you.
It's Luffy.
Luffy went through a whole war that he then lost.
And Naruto the whole war too. What we talking about?
Then 2 years with Rayleigh.
Okay, yeah, sure. Naruto trained for 3. Next.
I'm talking about
Luffy. I apologize.
Minus they're arguing who's the least battle
ran through a war.
If I'm gonna say the least battle tested,
get out a few times. Don't do that.
What are we talking about?
Isolated argument.
What are we talking about?
This is me and Monte.
Who's the least battle tested of the big three? Is it Ichigo?
Luffy.
I don't know, man. Luffy took way more L's and came back. The bounce
back rate is crazy.
That rate just alone makes him the super most battle tested. He takes the most L's out of all the rings and keep coming the fuck back. So
he's a guy king.
Since he was a kid too, right?
I'm thinking over here. I'm still contemplating.
All right, Watson, who's the least battle tested?
Just gonna put my man in the trunk.
I'm just asking.
You know, I think I might agree with my round now.
Luffy grew up in a jungle fighting giant
It's fine.
I might go with talking jutsu on this one. I might go with talking jutsu.
No, not boxing crazy animals.
Mine just an isolated argument. You could
so you think it's Naruto?
Don't make it more battle tested. Combined with the fact we don't know.
When you could talk everybody out their situations. You ain't being tested enough. You can't talk a real nigga out.
That is a skill, though. That is a battle skill. Remember, you can use your power to not fight.
They wasn't real niggas. They wasn't real niggas in Naruto, man. They was just trying to do their little objectives. Them niggas are one piece in place. They be about that life. They look hollow straight off the bat. They don't care. You can't negotiate with Hollow and Pirates. You can't negotiate with them.
I'll really get the last John says.
So we on this podcast right now saying, Mr. You just like me, let's talk out all our problems. Is more battle tested than a nigga that literally died like 3 times in one fight?
No,
Yeah, why
least
did
battle tested.
he lost? Then he went back.
He said least battle tested.
Then it's Naruto then.
It's in his strength test.
That's what he said.
I like this.
That's why I say Hollows and
I
Pilots,
like
said
this.
they're not doing no negotiation.
Hold on.
Between Naruto and Luffy.
Let me cook on this one real quick. All right, so hold on. Well, I'm not gonna make an argument. I'm just gonna. I saw these two, so I want to make a comparison, kind of, sort of. Who's the most battle tested?
Okay.
Baki.
Look at that nigga.
So Baki's getting the A, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Baki's getting the A. Okay.
Don't pull the nigga from Kenkanasha.
Oh no, that's worse.
We know it's one
No,
touch.
I love
No
Baki.
contest.
One touch man.
But
One tap man.
the master of Hokuto
How you think he got those 7 stars in his chest? How you think he got those?
Right.
And he got his shorty took it. Like, come on, you can't.
He got a short thing because he caught an L.
You heard of
Look, he got his shorty took it in the middle of the desert, the whole folks in him, and left for dead. He came back, beat that boy, and beat his older brother for that shorty. So I'm just going to say,
Rao beat his ass. We're not doing that.
no, Rao beat him the first time. When he spun the block, we know what happened.
All right, so who's the most battle tested, Baki or Kenshiro?
Kenshiro.
Oh, Kenshiro.
Come on, one touch man.
Look, I love Baki. Like
They both get an
And I
A.
love
Right?
Baki. We all listen.
Sure,
I'm pretty sure everyone here knows I love Baki.
He gonna tap that man in the chest and his head gonna explode like he did in the anime. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty.
All right, so who's more battle tested?
Oh man, the rape allegations alone.
Oh,
Yo, for real, that is a crazy thing to come back from.
The SA charges, or
Damn.
No, my boy, he got allegations.
Man.
I didn't read the manga, so I can't go off Denji's tribe. So
not the allegations, just fighting.
Rape allegations alone.
He was fighting.
He
was fighting
the R word.
The gross allegations.
He was fighting scrape allegations. I got nailed.
He had all that run through his head while fighting bosses, bro. Like, come on.
Allegations.
He had scrape
Ignore
charges.
the allegations.
See, that was a beautiful reach. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, shout out to
He's
Charlie.
not reaching with the SA charges. Like, come on. What the fuck?
Listen,
Fighting wise, who's the most battle tested, Nafumi or Denji?
My boy was on trial, bro.
Oh, here we go.
He's on trial.
Nafumi.
Battle. Yeah, I gotta go with Denji.
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 If I go with Denji, if I go by manga and everything, it's definitely Denji.
He was straight.
If I include manga, it's Denji at this point. They don't.
I will include manga. I'll go Denji.
Okay.
What was that game? You went.
I ain't spoiling twice.
Okay.
Yeah, but
All right,
we
so
know how Denji gets down, yo.
so who's the most battle tested? We got.
Ooh.
Here we
I'm
go.
about to say, how
Here
bad
we
is that?
go.
That's
Here we
great.
go.
That's
Who the
great.
hell is he gonna put up
All
against
you put is
fucking
Vegeta.
Goku?
If it's Vegeta, it's Vegeta, clearly.
If you put
Right, and I
Vegeta,
hope he did.
Oh, Mori
That's
Jin.
Jin
I was
Mori.
about to say,
I didn't read
It's
it.
gonna be Vegeta.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Vegeta.
so I'm going to say him.
it's
So who's the
Denji.
most battle tested? Now these are both A tier characters. Battle
S tier.
tested. But who's
S
the
tier.
most battle
tier.
tested?
Mori
S tier.
Jin.
That's still better tested.
Sanjay.
Oh no! You see, y'all say Vegeta gotta be Vegeta.
I didn't say a word.
Gotta be
I
Vegeta.
didn't
Now
say a
it's
word.
Mori S tier. Go around
S
go
tier-
around
S tier
the
battle-
circle.
battle
It's
tested.
needed.
Ooh.
Sonnyhood, who's the most battle tested?
Think
Jim
about
Morai
the
or
seasons.
Goku?
Think about the years. The years.
Listen,
and
Jim
years.
Mori.
It's crazy.
Like,
He is
Talk
out of
about no.
control.
Don't read out of high school.
Well, Ray
folks.
is-
Don't watch
his-
that
his
in prison.
past self-
Don't read it.
Raise your voice. I need.
I'm just gonna say, Jim Mori, his past self, his present self, and his future self always
Let's
go.
running fades,
It's
bro.
that nigga.
That's
Let's
Jim Mori.
go.
It
Easily.
is so true.
Like,
It's a majority, Cam. Sorry, it's a
The
majority.
only two people that are really
Hey, I'm
thinking hard
not a
is
Goku
King and
Negro.
Monray.
I'm not even.
Hey, Monray, you got your glasses off. You're fidgeting with your face. What's going on?
Oh, you about to pick
I ain't
Goku.
gonna lie, that is a
He
rough.
was
Most battle tested. I'm just asking.
person.
That's a rough one. That is a rough one.
It ain't a rough one.
It's a rough one, but I
I
do agree that it's Jin Mori. If I'm
But
including
think
his
about the
past,
time.
though, then the rebirth, and then the multiple instances when this man had to fight with no powers, I'm like, look, like against horrible odds.
Horrible.
Oh,
Which he shouldn't have won.
I done seen Mori training arc and make way more sense and are more thorough than any training arc I've ever seen from Goku. I'm gonna have to go Mori. That's tough.
Watching you are Dragon Ball Negro. That can
I'm also going Mori.
Now you turn on Goku?
I am turning on Goku. I've heard
nasty work.
too much.
You was a Dragon Ball fan.
I am, but I've heard way too much. Jim Mori is out of that man.
Go read that, young.
Yeah.
Real quick, Philly Anime Boy, Afro Kami, Izukai King, Ebony. Is it all Jim Mori down the line? Or?
I didn't read it, so I can't speak on it.
You should read God of High School. It's
You
super,
really
super
should.
good.
Some stuff.
Don't watch
Hold
it.
on, real quick. I'm gonna ask this also. I think it may be a controversial one, but who's more battle tested? Well, I'm gonna ask this. We're getting A tier people that are battle tested. So, so we got
Okay.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Let's go.
You put Sasuke.
Hey, right there.
So
I'm up there. Watch.
First and foremost, what is Sasuke getting? I mean, sorry.
That's
What is
serious.
Naruto getting? I'm sorry.
For battle tested? Naruto
Yeah.
would get a solid. He'd get like a solid B plus and A. B plus and A.
B plus.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I give him an A.
Maybe like an A minus, I think. Compared, if I'm really looking at people like Jim Mori and Goku, would get like A's and S's. He get a solid B plus, A minus.
Or tell Naruto A.
Hey, I don't think I got a solid comparison like I thought I did, but we go Shinra.
Yes.
Shinra Bancho Man.
I love Shinra.
Is Naruto more battle tested than Shinra?
But okay, we're saying battle. Man, I don't know. The power scale is so.
Hey, it's chakra. It's chakra versus fire. So I mean,
yeah, but
all with generation.
Shinra, come on now. It's not apple. It's apples and oranges.
It is pretty much apples and oranges.
It's definitely apples and oranges here because Shinra Bancho Man is a different like.
So we need people to think about it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if
I need to look. Hold on.
Is Naruto more battle tested than Shinra?
I'm chopping.
Naruto more battle tested than Shinra.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Naruto was out here paying rent.
He was. That's a fact.
Naruto
has been battling everyday life, not just.
Yeah, they both lost their
I was about to say so did Shinra.
Yeah, true. Shinra lost his. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But Shinra lost both his parents. I mean, so.
And his brother thought he was. They were.
Oh, they
the whole
burned.
time.
Hey, the people around
alive.
thought he was a demon. I mean, Naruto literally has a demon inside him. Like, it's a fair comparison.
But I'm gonna go Naruto.
But think about the end game.
I'm gonna just go Naruto because he's been in the trenches longer.
Who was in the trenches longer? Naruto?
Yeah, because he's been in the trenches longer, so I'm gonna go
Everybody
Naruto.
against Naruto being chosen.
No, like I said, if I'm taking out like the power, then Naruto's more battle tested than Shinra. But Shinra,
we gonna go with the.
He should be. The nigga is a ninja.
Yeah, but Shinra. But think, man, Shinra.
That's the biggest thing I was thinking.
He has no need to be battle tested.
I got.
I'm just saying, that's the reason though.
I got Kuroto. Don't hate on him.
Oh gosh.
Man,
he's fighting for his life.
Fucking games. I don't feel bad for him at all. He keeps on.
The minute he hooked that headset on, he was fighting for. He's being battle tested.
Oh,
it's just some woo.
Quit playing. Kirito is not. Come on.
Sung Jin Weezy.
Sung Jin Woo.
That first episode alone.
Character.
Greatest
I
swordsman of
read
all
that. I
time.
can speak on that.
So we're gonna talk about Kuroto not being the greatest swordsman of all time. He had to work through all that just to.
Oh yeah, he had to work hard once he put that hands
Straight
in.
up. But Sung Jin Woo.
Sung Jin Woo though?
He got cut in half in pieces in the first episode. Like, come on, man. Like, coming back from that and still being mentally chill.
Listen, I see where this is going. I see where this is going. So I see where this is going. So I got.
Looks like that.
So I got. Guts versus. Let's see where this goes. Let's see.
Oh my god!
Before I put the pick up, let's see where this goes.
Does this? It's a problem.
Let's see where this goes because I think this is a decent comparison. Can anybody get? Hold on. Can anybody guess in comparison?
You gotta put my Vegeta up.
Why is everybody wrong with the comparisons today? Come on.
Guts.
Over Levi?
No, I'm going with Levi. Ever since they was born in that world, Titans existed. You can get anytime.
I'll tell you why I'm picking Guts when he done.
Go ahead.
Like Guts, literally, like Levi, yeah, he cool, but the man literally cannot sleep. He can't sleep because he has to fight demons every fucking night because of what the shit
He's
that went on with
literally a nigga always
But he
fighting
did get a good amount of time
he
without
literally
that.
has to fight demons every
Levi
night.
has always had to fight time.
No,
listen, scouts aren't fighting
Deal with
every single
Titans.
day. They be scouting.
I'm saying before, but yes, but you were talking about the part where demons, in particular, I was like, he went a good amount of time without that though.
Myra, we're doing
Levi
Guts
has
versus,
always had to
Levi.
deal with Titans in some form or fashion.
No, who?
We're doing Guts versus Levi. Who's
Guts
more battle tested
versus Levi.
What kind of question is this?
Who's your answer? We're
See?
No, you're trying to condescend me. You're like, what type of question is that?
And he's like, wait a second. Let me
Now you gotta think about it. Now it's mental and it's like
I appreciate though. I'm so glad we got to see him in action. Like,
I was still on.
he always got the camera on. We actually get to see him today.
hold on. Hollywood, back to you.
I'm on good.
Listen, Guts, he fight demons every night. The same nigga that fought 100 niggas by himself. You know what I mean? By himself, 100 niggas. You know what I mean?
I think about
Which is
100.
the equivalent of the Beast
But they fight Titans every day, so I'm just saying.
what are we talking about?
The scouts go out every day.
All right, real quick. How many scouts are fighting these Titans versus how many niggas are fighting these demons?
At the end,
How many niggas coming back from them scout missions?
Oh, if you corny, nigga, get off the sticks. It is what it is.
Child.
What we got? Who didn't answer? Who didn't answer?
Everybody after Monterey?
Monterey.
Well, no. Kami didn't answer.
You got,
I didn't answer.
Watching the
Yeah,
I gotta go with Guts, man. Swinging around that heavy sword and killing off people and spirits like that is crazy. And you're doing it with like you don't have an arm or half of a.
You got a mechanical boy.
Yeah, that do this around the sword.
And we got a
hand cannon.
Philly.
He got a whole hand cannon.
I'm going with Levi.
Afro.
I'm going Levi too.
Team.
I'm going with Guts. Like I said, we've seen a bunch of the fights. In addition to that, we've seen Levi cause damage 100%. And yes, I live in a world where the society's norm is to go out and fight Titans. But the norm isn't to go out and fight demons every single day. The norm isn't to join the band of Hawks and everything that came along with it. So I gotta go with Guts. I gotta give it to him.
And Ebony.
Well, y'all know I'm at Attack on Titan Negro, so I'm going Levi.
We know. All right, so I got.
I don't even need to ask for him.
I got
You're
one
on mute,
comparison.
Kami.
I got one comparison left, and then
You're on
two
mute.
characters. Well,
I was telling Kami he's on mute.
Oh.
Because he was talking.
I didn't notice.
So I got one comparison, two characters left. So weird comparison, also. But I thought that was Levi versus Guts was a good comparison. We got Akame
Ooh.
Okay.
Versus
Did a video on this.
Gabby Morrow.
It's gonna be hard.
You mean the nigga that's literally from a village where they had literally had to go out and kill niggas, or they can't get
Gabby Maru.
Right.
And the nigga's been on
Barely
like,
tested.
versus
Who's the
He's going for ninja tour mode.
Let me
Before
stop
anybody
waiting.
answer, personally, I
Let
don't
me
think
stop
this
waiting.
game. Personally, I think this one is not that easy.
I think I'm going with Akami. I'm not going to say emotion. After you think about that whole manga from episode volume 1, chapter 1, she been tested. So I ain't.
Have you read Hell's Paradise?
Yes, I have. And just because the new map, I'm not buying into it.
Come
All right, we can go around. Holly the Sensei, who's the most battle tested? Akame or Gabby Morrow?
Gabby Morrow.
Solid. Mare, why you just pulling your chin?
That's tough. That's cold. I can't hold it. I think I go with Gabby Maru because of the BS that he goes through in this manga. I'm gonna go with Gabby Maru.
Why?
Boy, mine fucked up.
Gabby. I was just gonna say, like, he at the end of the anime.
Hey, real quick. I'm still. I have not read the manga, so before spoilers fly out there.
If you haven't read it, it's fine. You can still give me your opinion. That's cool.
Okay.
Just like the mere fact that he came to realize who he was at the end of the anime was crazy, and he was doing the most damage.
We talking Akame losing comrade after comrade after comrade after comrade after comrade with no like every episode. Well, I don't know if it really matters. We're talking about mental duress of fighting.
Part of the job.
Mental duress.
Gabby got her beat by
a thing when y'all wouldn't put Itadori up there for Shibuya. So I'm just.
I didn't put Itadori up though.
He was up there. That's what I'm saying.
Gabby see that every day. We slay them like
no. Well, I'm just saying, Philly, who you got?
Well, Akami, she been doing that since she was a child. Her and her sister began to experiment on since they were little children. Going to war, same thing, coming back. She lost everybody in her first platoon in the Akami Zero. That's why she's so cold now, even with her new teammates. Death after death after death, she's cold now. And she been tested. She lost her boy. She lost everybody she loved, from family, the boyfriends, everything, to this point, and she's still fighting. And she's still enslaved.
He's literally saying everything about Gabby Morrow.
So, but who did it first? If you gonna go by that, it's Akami then.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Listen, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
She said basically everything Gabby Morrow said. So
no, everything you did say did apply to Gabby Morrow.
I'm just saying it also applied to him. So you're not making a case.
So what she's saying is our additional.
Well, he's making a case for why he's picking Akame.
And Gabby doesn't even know who he is.
Akami don't know who she is. She got straight up.
And he's doing all this
everything that happened to her.
Afro Kami, who's your pick?
It's Gabby Maru for me. He didn't know whether his wife was real or not for a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't know whether his wife was real or
No spoilers,
not.
remember.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't tell what it is.
Hey, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Never mind. That's fine. Keem, you going Gabby Morrow?
Gotta give it to the hollow. Come on, like I said, anime only. But so far, what I've seen, this nigga been through a whole bunch of shit, and it's literally only been one season so far. Obviously, Akame got killed only one season as well.
Shout out to shitting on Akame got killed. We all appreciate it.
First off, I did a video mentioning Akame got killed, nigga. So nothing against it. You both get A rankings as far as battle testing.
Fair enough. Ebony, you're picking Gabby Morrow. So the last one is no comparison. I just want y'all to rank them. What we giving Ippo for battle testing?
I never watched Hajime no Ippo, so
that's a shame.
That is a shame.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
No,
man. Think about how painstakingly it was just to get the Dempsey roll right.
A for me.
A for me.
He's a boxer.
The fisherman.
Like, what are we talking about?
Boxer, bro.
Yeah, bro, can't be a boxer. Who are we talking about today?
You know what? Oh, I was gonna put it up there, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna do it real quick.
Gotta end it off with something controversial.
We can. Why not? Why not? A little controversial. So, who's the most battle tested? Gohan?
Oh, his wife he had to fight.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
knew it was gonna be a Dragon Ball character. I knew it.
Piccolo dropped him off a cliff at 3, folks. Never forget.
Or Trunks? Future Trunks.
Which Trunks? Okay.
Future
The answer is Future Trunks.
It is.
There's no context.
Turn on Gohan?
No,
Gohan turned on himself. That nigga went soft.
Gohan turned on Gohan.
He went to school. That's what happened. He stopped training and went to school. That's what happened.
Gohan, bro.
Now, if we're stopping at Teen Gohan, I give it to Teen Gohan. But if we're Gohan as a whole,
yeah, we've been talking.
Future
people
Trunks
as a whole
literally
this
lived in the
whole
world
time,
where they like, listen, they gotta fight to survive every fucking day, nigga. So
I just want to say, if you for Future Trunks, who taught him how to scrap?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say.
But that's not the same Gohan, though. That's not the same Gohan. That's not the same Gohan.
Gohan. It's Goheezy.
So is it
That's the alternate future. They need to bring him back as the main character.
Are we doing every single Trunks as well? Like, I need to know.
Listen, his pop through his biggest op was Sensu Bean, bro. I'm not trying to.
His pop
It's Gohan. Bye.
And then he forgot how to go Super Saiyan, Hollywood.
What happened?
He forgot how to go Super Saiyan.
That man was in school.
We was kings, nigga.
That nigga
We was kings.
About that chemistry test instead of battles.
Who's the most battle tested? Gohan or Future Trunks? What are we doing?
Future Gohan or not?
Gohan was taking college prep. He
or
had time
just-
for Super Saiyan.
I said Gohan or Future Trunks. That's who's the most
Which
battle.
Gohan?
Okay, so that's
So it
regular
doesn't
Gohan.
include Future
Main-
Gohan.
the main Gohan.
The main Gohan. I'm going Future Trunks still.
I got Gohan. He was getting smacked
That
up.
world
like
Future
5
Trunks
years
was
old,
in.
bro.
That world Future Trunks and was no joke. Them androids hunt you down every day. Then you was above them, you definitely get body ASAP.
Bro, that nigga's like 6 fighting Raccoon, bro.
But to be fair with Future Trunks, Future
Hey,
Trunks didn't
I
fight the
knew
androids
that,
every day. Most of the
Hollywood.
day he ran.
He was
Most of
like
the day
6.
He didn't
But
fight them
Future Gohan went through that.
That's what I'm
same shit
saying.
and got
They knew they
murked.
were bumps at that point. They couldn't take them androids on.
He didn't fight them every day. He hid most days.
Future Gohan went through the same shit up until fucking the
Like,
android.
if I'm thinking just off tap, I would. Like,
Then the android beat up Trunks one time, like, oh, you so whack, and we out of here. Just left them. Like, you corny, boy.
They left Trunks in the rain.
They say you not even worth killing. You corny as hell.
But so it's Trunks battle
But
tested
Gohan
to
did
deal
not
with
fight
literally
him.
2 ops.
When
There's 2 ops.
Two ops
Like
to
he
kill
said,
everybody.
when
Two
Two ops got rid of everybody, like you said.
Gohan been scrapping since Raditz came in. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, 100% kill ratio is still crazy, though. If you can't.
So now we turn on Gohan.
Like that's to me it's tough because I don't give Trunks credit for fighting everybody because he didn't fight every day. He hid from the
he
androids.
had 2 ops, bro. 2.
Like he hid most days.
I'm taking out Super Saiyans like there was nothing. Like, come
Oh,
on.
now
we forget about Zamasu.
By my logic, I'm going Gohan. I'm going Gohan.
I gotta give it to Gohan.
Let's go easy, bro.
Somebody chosen for.
They got smacked
for
up by
Raditz.
Raditz. By what's his name?
Why didn't it get Trunks to Tournament of Power? That's
They right, because that's not their universe.
Technically from not the universe. His
Well,
universe
no, he got smacked up by the Ginyu Force. Oh no, I'm sorry, Raccoon.
Right. Then Frieza was treating him.
Oh
like
yeah, he still get neck broken by like a Raccoon and shit. So I forgot about that.
Vegeta
Yeah,
was
go
giving him
on back in the day to get a body.
Vegeta
So
slapped him
yeah,
up. Like, come on, bro.
he is definitely go how you think about it. He's getting bodies back.
Piccolo was running the ones with that man. It's like, now we gotta get you battle
Piccolo was
tested.
abusing this
Oh
nigga.
yeah, he's fighting like he's a grown ass man. Like, come on.
All right, so this was battle tested characters roundtable. You know, another little fun one, but you know, shout out to Blerd.com, Blerd official on all the socials. You know, go buy some merch, go subscribe, all that jazz they got going on. You know, Black History Month, they got a little discount.
Let's go.
Shout out to Black History discount.
what it sound like. They'll be back on. Talking, I guess they already talked Nicki and Meg and
we talked Nicki and Meg last week. We talked Eminem and Benzino. Benzino up right now. That's all I'm saying.
This nigga said Benzino up.
Benzino is up right now, bro.
You got that too.
Hopefully they won't talk about Drake's.
No, I'm not talking about
the video. I got the video. If you need to.
We not.
Drake the Snake.
Oh, you can't talk about that. You can't.
I'm sorry, but
we're not talking about Drake the Snake Roberts.
We are not talking about another man's meat on. We not.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
violation is.
There was a lot of men looking for that video.
We not talking about that.
He's a meat stretcher.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
he's a meat stretcher
is atrocious.
I'm gonna stay away from the Drake topic unless we talking about music.
Oh shit!
I don't care about that.
You open your phone, you say Drake dropping the latest album, dog.
I've not peeped them, but the Drake the Snake memes are gold. Drake's face.
Hey, shout out to Killer Mike winning 3 Grammys and getting arrested. Pretty sure you're gonna talk about
that. We're gonna talk about we got a lot of stuff to talk about with the Grammys. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Shout out to Grammy Negroes, shout out to Honey Cocoa Podcast. They'll be on Fridays. And
shout out to Honey and Cocoa.
Around 11-ish, they on the West Coast time, so tune in, we could tune in and all that. Make it make sense. They'll talk about Drake the Snake Roberts.
Well, definitely.
If you need it, they're gonna talk about where it's hot right now.
Drake the
Y'all gotta
let me know when you do that episode.
Mom Ray, don't do it.
Drake the Snake
I'll help you out with that.
Mom Ray, don't sully the brand about this man's. You know what I mean? Don't do that.
No,
listen, they're gonna talk about Drake the Snake Roberts. They're gonna talk about maybe
the dirtiness.
Look.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna talk about Monica, Uncle Shay Shay, Diamond, everybody out.
A little bit of Usher, seeing what he gonna put out there. Our predictions. Gotta go up there and talk about what Monique spoke about the pay inequality, what she had to say on Club Shay Shay. We're not worried about Drake.
I still gotta finish
his
and then they're also going to talk about the Lovers and Friends concert that nobody got paid for apparently yet. So,
help.
I'm just saying. I'm in tune.
We are a messy show. What are we saying here?
Help.
Hey, and shout out to Friday Night Year. We're gonna talk about that wrestling. We're talking about the Rock. We want Cody.
Get out of here, Rock. We don't want your bullshit in our
goddamn. Now they don't want the Dwayne. But the Dwayne.
Too late.
Hold on. Let me educate y'all. The Dwayne had it in the contract that he was gonna face Roman with the TKO deal. So
but
Cody won in the Rumble, but it didn't mean shit. So
nope.
Cody, nigga. We don't want the Rock.
It's starting.
Cody, nigga.
It's like
fuck you.
On that
he gotta finish the story.
You gotta grease the story.
There is no story anymore.
He's gotta fuck you, my man. He's gotta finish the story.
There is no story anymore.
Sunday, Black History Month. Whatever y'all what y'all got going on Sunday.
This week is the only week that we're breaking away from Black History Month. We're gonna do a Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
Let's go.
There's gonna be love cosplays. And we're gonna talk about it's kind of like a Galentine's thing. We're gonna kind of turn it into a little party, and we're gonna
be
talk secrets, do a little things that talk about things that we've done in the name of love. With toxic anime couples. Well, toxic.
So they talking about paying niggas rent in the name of love.
Hell the fuck no.
Paying niggas rent is wild.
Never. What?
We paying car notes in the name of love.
No.
We fucking raw in the name of love.
Absolutely not.
Hey, but absolutely all right. But all jokes aside, tune in Sunday for Wife Reviews.
Well, Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. So we will be recording that episode. So just look for the episode on Tuesday.
I will tap in when they upload it. So shout out to them, and shout out to Super Bowl, shout out to 49ers. I need them to win, dethrone the mulatto that is Patrick Mahomes, but that's neither here nor there. 3-episode rule. We're doing it Thursday. We're talking tales of wedding rings. If anybody want to come on and talk tales of wedding rings,
I hate
the Negroes didn't believe me of what the show was about, but they for sure learned.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Of course you did.
So shout out to everybody that's on here. Hollywood Sensei, Mare, this guy King, Watson, Philly MMA Boys, Afro Comic 765, Ebony Moonme. We'll be on TikTok later on tonight talking about these little battle tested topics. We'll be back. BMT Fire.
Conversation.
Y'all want to pull up on TikTok and talk some anime nonsense? We here. So Also, next week we're gonna do a draft. We're going to draft anime abilities. So we're gonna draft anime ability to put into the character.
We have to have a limit to this.
Yeah,
we really are gonna have to have
a person that draft omnipotence. You know what I mean?
We're gonna try and draft anime abilities.
This is chaotic already. We haven't even drafted.
Nothing's gonna get sucked up first.
Nothing stronger than this. So
it's gonna be Zapatos, Domes, and
something stronger than this.
They're
gonna be the first ones to get picked up.
Get the fucking
the Infinity Negroes.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. We need a cutoff point.
Raga the big op stopper. I call Raga before we get started. I want Raga the op stopper.
Hey, you better
if we can't get it together, then we're gonna work on who had the toughest first missions, like Team 7's first mission.
I came with a backup plan in case I got scared.
Of course, we got a backup plan. This shit ain't work out because that's a lot of anime abilities. But
anime abilities should
do it
be
next
like
week.
Like I said in the chat, as long as we do like the more popular joints that everybody know, and a little unknown, little obscure anime joint, you good. Just leave it at the price.
Bro.
You good. I mean,
Over
we don't gotta have a power.
It's smart to pick I don't know, because as far as like power systems go, it's just like you gotta stay away from that. No one should be picking like anything that's scale breaking, really.
That's why I said there has to be a cutoff point.
Just leave those out. That's it.
So you're saying you want to do it to where